Hallelujah. Don't you love it? It's so welcoming. I wish I could, decorate my DMs. Nate, come on. Mama's got a pumpkin for you. Fall is just when the leaves turn to flowers. Roll call! We've got Kinsey, Emily, Lindsay, Tracy, Katie, Abby, Maddie. All our names end in Y. Just like my last relationship. No, give me one good reason. I'm all ears. Have you heard about Brian Laundrie? Don't ask me for help. I don't know how to find a man. Tell you what, Maddie's ready for Halloween. Because that makeup is scary. Socks, stocks, and Botox. Yeah, just a little touch, girl. You know it. Lindsay's at least gonna get some low lights, right?
You would think.
I love your hair.
I just got it done.
I call this little guy Philip because just like real life Philip, he's fake and shorter than me. Girls, what was I thinking? I don't. Okay, third time's the charm, right? Let's do this. Okay, here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, Katie, focus. You're not.
It's already happening, isn't it? Fall, it's maybe dropped 8 degrees. Pumpkin spice drinks are back. People, I think I saw a girl trying to poison a tree, trying to kill it. Those leaves
trying to expedite the process a little bit. Yeah. It's August 17th. I mean, it's fall. Target has switched over. Hobby Lobby, it's about their time. So hope you guys are ready.
So we are back. Correct Opinions, new studio. Go subscribe to the Correct Opinions YouTube channel. You want to see this. And also we've got my favorite basic gal, my wife in the studio today, Katie. She's not basic, but.
Hey, y'all.
Okay. So we have a fun episode today. We're longer episodes, new studio. We're excited. So subscribe, rate us, and enjoy. Let's do it.
Correct opinions. Correct opinions.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. How well would you take care of your car if you had the same one your whole life?
Whole life? 140 years? I take good care of it.
Well, you're going to have that brain the same, if not more years.
Oh, sweet.
So you better take care of it.
I better take good care of that.
BetterHelp can help you do just that.
Okay.
BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even online chat therapy sessions live.
Let's do it.
Live and in action.
My roommate does BetterHelp. He loves it.
Good. You don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy.
That's good.
You can be matched with therapists in under 48 hours. I've done therapy. Y'all know that. You know we love BetterHelp, and you're going to love it too. Take care of your mind. Try it out today. You get an offer from us. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/correct. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/correct. Oh, I love summer. But it's easy to say when I don't have those little kiddos.
Yeah. I mean, even I get a little bored in the summertime. I can't imagine if my attention span was nothing.
Right? I have some friends there to say that, hey, nothing's better than being a parent, but summertime, we need to keep them engaged, and Outschool has saved the day. Outschool is an amazing, fun, flexible learning experience with over 140,000 online classes and camps for every kid in any interest.
That sounds amazing.
I'm talking video game design. I'm talking freestyle dancing, magic lessons.
Oh,
ta-da!
Now you see me.
Now your kid's not bored.
Now you see me in Outschool.
Outschool provides a learning environment that is fun, friendly, and flexible so kids connect with teachers and kids around the world. So Outschool, have your kids loving to learn and having fun doing it. My friends who have used Outschool with their kids love it. You will too. Head over to outschool.com/Trey and use code Trey to learn all about Outschool's summer programs and save $15 on your child's first class. That's OUTSCHOOL.com/Trey to save $15 on your child's first class. Outschool.com/Trey, code Trey. I've had yet more people in my life getting pregnant recently. Will it be a boy or a girl? Let's all go around and guess. I've vented about this before. Will it be a boy or a girl? What happens if that happens to you? What do you say?
I mean, yeah, could go 50-50.
50-50?
I don't care.
I'm 100% correct on my guesses. Just saying.
Okay, how many?
Oh.
5 for 5.
5 for 5. That's not true. That's not true.
I really think it is.
Name them.
Oh, man.
How many boys? How many girls?
I think 3 girls, 2 boys.
That equals 5. So
yeah, okay.
That
adds up.
Yeah.
That adds up. Yeah.
Took me a while.
And it's,
Derek,
close to
Google
50-50.
that, Derek. Fact check it. Derek, how you doing today?
Good. I got a microphone over
Yeah!
here.
Derek's got a microphone. Checks our math. So, Katie, you're saying you're 5 for 5 on like a friend gets pregnant and you're like, it's going to be a girl.
Yeah, I'm
Nailed
like,
it.
I can usually guess.
People,
Why aren't we using this talent more?
I know that is actually If you
Katie, how's my weekend going to be?
Just send it in. Just fill my DMs. I will send you back my guests.
I'm a pregnancy influencer.
do you base these guesses off of what they call horoscopes?
I base it off of a woman's intuition.
Ooh.
Where's that on the body? Because I haven't fully learned everything.
Yeah, one day.
You'll figure it out.
Don't
one
show
day.
them.
Don't show 'em.
The people make me guess, and I can't get fired up to guess.
Yeah,
let's guess. Yeah, let's guess more fun things that we don't know at all, or we don't know the odds, or maybe we do know the odds.
I think, I would get way more excited if the whole gender reveal conversation was not about genders at all. It was intelligence reveal or social aptitude reveal. Or, all right, we're going to pop a balloon. If it's green, he's going to be in the gifted program. If it's blue, his best friend in high school is going to be the librarian. That would get me fired up.
Yeah, you blow the streamers, and it's just multicolor, but count how many there are, and that's the IQ. Like 83. Ooh.
Yeah, if you could combine a gender reveal with like a scavenger hunt or an escape room or something, that would be fun.
Oh, wow.
There we go. I feel like the escape room trend is maybe losing steam, but you throw a gender reveal collaboration in there.
You throw a human life
Yes.
into it. Yeah, that's very fun.
Ooh, okay.
So how does that work? You get out of the escape room, so it's probably gonna be a girl, a little smarter. But if you don't, it's gonna be a boy stuck in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
people who make the escape room also are forming the embryo inside of you. And so they can kind of mix it up and change it based
Right.
on your skills.
Yeah, I think if it's just if you walk in the escape room and it's kind of straightforward, makes sense, it's going to be a guy. But if you walk in there and they're like, you turn around and the clue that was supposed to lead you there now is just like crying and for no reason, then
Adds up.
you're in there. You're stuck there until it stops. And it's a woman.
Yeah, you have to do an escape room and find out if it's a male escape room or a female escape
Yeah.
room. You're like, all right, the first thing I opened said, you don't need to read this. But now, and then like fast forward 30 minutes, it says, remember the clue from the beginning? It's like, this has got to be a female escape room.
Yeah,
You
right.
told me I didn't need to
The
know
male
this.
escape, you walk in, it's just like a garage kind of, they threw an old couch in. And you're like, how do I get out of here? And the guy's like, I don't know.
Try the door.
Try the door. Who are you? And then you just walk out.
Katie, what would your male escape room have in it? What would the features be?
Probably football playing on a lot of TVs, very distracting. There's a lot of things happening that you're really distracted by, and you can't actually focus on one thing. That's why you can't get out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe just multitasking. So you guys leave a comment, think it's going to be boy or girl, or if it'll be smart or stupid. Will it be annoying? Will it be, what percentile of weight will it be
Yeah,
in?
what's his BMI at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That could be a real telltale for the parents, huh?
Well, yeah, that's why this is more of a fun game, right?
Yeah, it's like, all right, if we cut the cake and it's blue, you have a predisposition to type 1 diabetes. Kind of look at the parents. Whose fault is this?
Yeah. Maybe you should have done 23andMe. You both hold the gene. You better enjoy these guys' 2 feet while you can.
That's way more fun.
That is more fun. So leave a comment. Speaking of leaving comments, leave a comment on the YouTube channel. Also follow Correct Opinions Instagram. It's back up and running.
Cool.
We have we want to hear from the fans. So we have a few little video submissions. How fun is that?
That's
I think we have a few.
pretty fun.
It is. So first submission, guess if it's a boy or girl.
Let's see. Girl.
Girl, Katie, will she be cute or not?
I think you should have switched those questions.
Okay, yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't answer that. I'm
Will she be
kidding.
cute or not?
Let's hear it. Who do we got, Derek?
So that's her.
Oh, first day on the
there we
job.
go.
That's her. That's
All right, here we go.
Katie's got some. Every girl's named Katie. What's up, Katie?
Hey, girl.
You do a lot of videos like holidays and like social medias as people. Like, what do you relate to the most out of all those characters?
Thank you, Katie. Sweet gal. Thanks
Yeah.
for being a listener and
Loud
a follower.
voice.
She reminds me of another soft-spoken Katie.
It's me.
A girl. Yeah, it's you from the past. He's talking about time travel. Those you had some braces.
Oh yeah.
Nice. No braces, boy.
No braces for me.
Oh, I had them.
That was my username.
It'll be worth it, Katie. Yeah, those videos. What do I relate to the most from all those characters? Probably, yeah. Walmart or Target? Is that what she's asking? Or I guess probably Arby's. Arby's.
An Arby's guy.
I'm kind of a closet Arby's boy.
Yeah.
I'm not above that wet government paper towel sandwich.
Ew.
Remember those school paper towels?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
Yes,
talking about
the
now.
They're brown.
ones?
Get them wet. Put it in between a Kaiser roll. And
There's your answer, Katie.
there's your answer. I also relate to who's my favorite one? Really, deep down in me, there's a Walmart boy. There's a good old,
Oklahoma.
hey,
Yeah.
you can go noodling and
Get some
Kinda-
live bait.
yeah, puff up due to our insecurities.
I've never seen that side of you.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I think you're definitely a Target girl.
Yeah.
Way more.
No. You see those drapes over there? So look, go to Katie. Look at them. Hung those up.
He did.
4 screws.
Whoa. Well, if you hung that one curtain, then yeah. I guess 2 curtains. Definitely a man's man.
So, thank you, Katie. Do you have any thoughts there?
I kind of misinterpreted the question. I thought she was just asking, based on holidays or social media, which one do you relate most to? Which is a fascinating question. Do you see yourself more as Snapchat or St. Patrick's Day? We've all wondered.
Snapchat on St. Patrick's Day. That'll get you in trouble. Probably. Yeah, we've all wondered. Probably. Give me New Year's.
You
New Year's
relate to
energy.
New Year's. Yeah.
New Year's
Yeah.
energy every year. Thank you, Katie. Let's hear from the other fans. What do we got?
Oh, braces again, maybe?
Maddie?
When was the last time you pooped your pants?
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
It's actually a good one for Trey.
That is, yeah, let's dive into this. Why do you say that?
Hold on.
Oh, I don't know. You can finish the question.
You tell us, Walmart boy.
I think I've told, dude, I did. I was, at the studio. We got a nice hot tub at the studio.
Okay.
So I was trying to, putting up these drapes, slaving over them.
Yeah, that takes a while.
I was like, you know what? I deserve a little hot tub session.
Okay.
So I was in the hot tub, just unwinding by myself. I haven't even told Katie this yet. And it was one of those,
scared.
I'm in the hot tub by myself. I can do a little toot.
Yeah.
My hot tub.
No.
And it was a really strange feeling because if you've ever pooted underwater, it's kind of funny. You got the bubbles.
I grew up with the word poot. I'm so glad you used that. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Fart is.
No, that was the F word for
Yeah.
us.
Oh, yeah.
It was the original F word. Yeah, you said pooted.
Yeah, I remember. I knew the F word to me was fart. So I would say the actual F word, no problem, until someone said, dude, you cannot say that. I was like, what? So, sometimes you shelter them too much. You go around flipping people off because you think it's thumbs up or something.
Like, don't say the N word. Like Nebuchadnezzar, the evil king. Like, no. Same start, same ending. The middle's different.
But there's so many bubbles in the hot tub, I couldn't get a confirmation with that.
Like, I should push harder. That way I can see the bubbles.
And I literally was like, did I just, because you can't do that in a pool of water. You gotta like drain the pool or something. I don't know what you
You
gotta do.
absolutely have to.
And I was like, did I just ruin my hot tub? And I ran inside into the bathroom.
Because you didn't get the bubble confirmation.
It was really, really confusing, but I was good. I was good because I was confident. I jumped out of the hot tub.
I'm not going in that hot tub.
No, it's fine.
I mean,
I checked.
how do we verify? Like, you were in a body of water being rinsed out. By the time you get to inside, you're like, there's nothing in my shorts.
yeah, it was cleaned out.
That
Maybe
was-
the
yeah.
jets of water.
Yeah, I was sitting on a jet and I was naked, but no, I was not. Not a skinny dipper. I don't like that.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right. Although I do like peeing in a body of water. That feels good. But even then, I'm not naked. But I like
that's
the
good.
feeling of just like, I don't know, just fully human. Just peeing in the outdoors.
I've told-
sorry.
So I've told the story on the pod, I think, so I won't. You can, if you're a listener, you probably remember. But yeah, my last real problem was Starbucks cold brew plant protein and combo shake. They had a little. I guarantee
idea.
that was limited time
Bad
for a
idea.
reason. Because I think it cleaned out the entire basic white population. Probably killed a few people. I mean, I don't know what it did to me. So that's my last one. Katie, anything to add?
Nope. I think I was probably in diapers last time that happened.
Okay. Well, good for you.
Thank you.
Who else we got?
Are these all the same girl?
Is the Patreon still a thing?
I love. No one of my favorite.
She thought
real
that was
quick.
funny.
Yeah, is that the same girl? I like. You ever been in this around people like us and they'll be like, yeah, we were out in Florida and we ran into our buddy's aunt's dentist. Isn't it a small world or something? It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like the same girl 3 times. Maybe the white community is just, you happen to surround yourself by people that are the same. It's not a small world. It's actually a huge world, but when you close the door to your own world, it feels small. Thank you.
That was beautiful. I agree. I see what you're saying.
We did have a Patreon, and we just put it on the back burner, focusing on other stuff.
You love cooking.
Yeah, the back burner.
Yeah, go on.
So we hope to bring it back one day. So stay tuned.
Think that'd be fun.
But for now, it is not alive.
Follow-up question back for her. Why do you think she was laughing so hard while she was asking that? I think she was kind of clowning us. Like
Pooping
she
her
knew.
pants. She was clowning us.
I don't know, a little bit. It seemed like she was just laughing. Derek, can you play it again?
Bring
Or
back
did you
the
already exit out of it?
Patreon.
Why was she so giggly asking us about a Patreon? It's like
Yeah.
she knew it didn't exist.
What's the deal?
No,
guys.
no.
No.
I know they all look alike. It's hard to know who's it. Yeah, this.
Cat. What do we got?
Is
Catherine.
Patreon still a thing?
Couldn't even get it out.
Is the Patreon still a thing?
I
Why is
think
that so funny, Catherine?
Yeah. Shut up, Catherine. Just kidding. She goes by Katie, I bet. So we're 3, same girl 3 times, 2 names, 3. Go to the next girl. Derek. Well, she at least has different colored hair. The next girl. Derek.
Oh my gosh.
Derek is face blind. We're learning. Bethany. What's up, Bethany?
And I have a question for you. But first, I want to acknowledge that a few DMs above this video, I sent a message a while back, probably a few years ago, that says, please tell Jake to date me. So I just want to apologize for that. I recently got married. I know Jake is happily dating, so yeah, let's maybe just ignore that one. But my question is, how do you have fun in your day-to-day life? I tend to take things pretty seriously and just need to lighten up and have some fun. So it appears to me as though y'all don't take yourself super seriously. So I'd love some tips on how to have more fun. Thanks, y'all.
Invite her to parties.
All right.
Was her name Bethany Moore?
Morse, I think.
Morse. Oh, Morse code. Is that what
Yeah,
I think-
granddaughter of Samuel.
Oh, that message she said, there was just a bunch of dashes. So I guess it meant date me, Jake. No, thank you. I mean, her name was this close to being Beth Moore. So widest audience confirmed. All good. Thank you, Bethany. No hard feelings. Any tips for her, Jake?
There's a lot to take away from that. I think just the first part, love that, everyone's very aware you can unsend messages on Instagram. She could have just unsent it, but instead she's like, I want to draw attention.
Oh,
3
Good
years
point.
ago, what?
good point.
She's like, 3 years ago, I asked Jake to date me, and I'm so embarrassed by it. Gosh, why did I say that?
Yeah. I'm married now.
That was dumb of me.
So if you could kind of like put this out live that I didn't mean it because my husband, he didn't love finding that DM. I was just not taking myself seriously one day, and
I don't know. That's what I get when I'm not serious. I don't know. I just all that time on that cell phone.
I do appreciate Bethany saying, basically saying you're like, you don't take yourself. It seems, you guys really don't take yourself seriously. It's just kind of a nice way to call us immature.
Yeah, she's like, you guys probably don't have, I don't know, your taxes in order. That's fun.
That's
fun. Teach me how to be that way.
Yeah.
So you guys just,
I'm all worried. I'm planning for retirement. You guys seem like, you can barely you know, you don't even know how to like not poop your pants. Teach me that.
It's a good question for Bethany. She says she thinks she's too serious. She needs to lighten up. Katie, how do you lighten up?
I mean, I married Trey. My life is in disarray because of that, I guess. Because we just take nothing serious. So
maybe you and Bethany need to get on a call. And whenever you're feeling kind of not fun, you guys can
just bond over that.
Bond. It's like a support group. So we can be over here just goofballs.
I don't know. I think it's just probably just like a personality type. Some people are just more serious. Some people just lighten up. I feel like most times I don't take things too serious because I'm like, this doesn't matter, really. This guy cut me off on the highway. What am I going to do? We're both going to work. That's a bummer that you cut me off briefly, but...
Is that what you do, Trey? You just don't care if that happens?
I don't have road rage.
Oh.
When have I?
Not...
And see, we're fighting.
After that Starbucks drink with the protein.
Yeah.
It was
Can you imagine? Someone hits me and I'm just screaming at them. They're like, okay, man, calm down. And I'm like, no, it's running down my leg.
No, I was on the way to a bathroom.
I was on my way to the bathroom.
You got in the way.
It's the only time I'm in a hurry. I do have a bad habit of sometimes going to the bath. Like, number one is just inconvenient. So I'll just hold it till my body is screaming at me to go to the bathroom.
Do you ever do you time yourself to see how long you pee? I think that's probably a guy thing.
For sure. Yeah.
I haven't in a while.
Right.
Man, I might have to load up and maybe we can go toe to toe. Get in the hot tub.
Load up.
Ew. I think that's really bad for you.
Tough to tell what's
bad for you?
Hot tub stream and what's Trey's stream. It's like something's on my leg right now. I don't know. I'm not gonna look down.
It's hot.
Yeah. It is warm tub. Actually, while we're on the topic of urinating, Katie, I want you to confirm. So I'll just ask. I think every guy knows for the most part what, like, I'll call it a pee shiver is. Every now and then you have like a good one. Kind of do one of those with a shoulder shimmy.
As you're peeing?
Yeah. Like when, like, whoo. Feels like someone's kind of like tingling your back. Katie, have you ever had that?
Negative.
Yeah, I think it's a guy thing. I've talked to other women about this. The guys have the pee shiver and the girls don't.
Yeah.
Stinks
she had
for
a
them.
nickel every time she's walked in and walked. I was just doing this. It's happening. Oh, I did. We had a lake. I was driving the boat and I had to like pick someone up. And so a lot of time went by where I was like, oh, I need to pee. But like, I need to get in, but and we finally anchored that thing. And you would have thought like someone would have said, the boat's about to blow. And I jumped off like that. And I'm just treading water by myself. Tread shimmying.
Yeah, look like there's another motor in the boat or in the water.
Yeah. I was like in no wake zone and people were yelling at me. It's like, too many pee shivers.
He's just peeing. Sorry.
Please.
No, anchor's down.
Give him about 90 seconds. I know it's oppressive, but he times it
like
it's
a
the
camel.
Average.
I've never heard of such a thing. So
It really is. I mean, it's not like you're in a Beyonce music video, but it is kind of like, oh. It just feels kind of nice sometimes. They're right. I mean, not every time.
Because you've held it for like 5 hours.
Yeah, because you're doing something unhealthy. It's your body's way of telling you, like, thank God, finally.
You have all those toxins just sitting in your body, getting reabsorbed, and your body's now really happy that they're out.
You know that?
Reabsorb. That sucks.
We got Dr. Katie over here. She makes
great.
up, quite a bit of stuff, I think.
I might, but you never know.
I'm not going to look it up.
She's like, these berries have antioxidants. I'm like, okay.
Great.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you, fans. Send your fan submission videos at the Correct Opinions Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Moving right along. The big news over the past week or so that, this guy, he's going to be in the news for the rest of his life. Trump, Mar A Lago. Is that how I say it? Mar A Lago, which is his big fancy setup in Florida. Yes.
Yeah.
Got raided by the FBI, and he's blowing up Truth Social about it. And I was in the Ozarks this weekend, which if you don't know, check out the show. Everyone knows it because of the show.
Yeah.
But
put us on the map.
Thanks,
Bateman.
Let's just say they were fired up about the whole Mar A Lago thing.
Really?
We were like at an ongoing joke where we'd just see a good old boy and we'd just be like, it's messed up what they did at Mar A Lago, huh? And the guy would be like, yep.
You just assume.
When you're on a boat, you have to wave to every boat.
I love
how
waving.
you do it. No one's ever been friendlier than on a boat.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I mean, if we pass each other just down the road at the store, we're not saying anything to each other. Boat.
On a boat.
Hey, you boys look like trouble. Yeah, what do you think of old Mar A Lago? I know it. Screwed up, but have a good time today. Our Airbnb host was walking around with a number one Airbnb host who check in on you. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
He's like, I own the place. Leave you alone. He had a Trump 2024 hat on.
Oh,
I didn't even know they were making these.
yeah, he's early.
He's early, so he's ready to vote. Give him a couple years. So this has been all over the place. What do you think?
I love the idea of just the lake. Oh, the Lake of the Ozarks specifically is a great place to assume political partisanship. I love just how far you could stretch it. Yeah, you start with like, hey, it's crazy what the FBI did, and what's your true social username? Let's link up. What do you post on there?
Verified or no? That was the best.
Where were you on January 6th? Yeah, I was sick from work too.
Hey, enjoy the wake today. A little choppy, huh? Like our economy now. Thanks, President Biden.
It's a very safe space. If that's what you want to do. That's funny. Yeah, I couldn't know less about Mar A Lago. I thought it was a type of Lego. Like sometimes people get fired up like, oh, the Millennium Falcon's on Legos now. I thought they had made a Lego of Mars. And I was like, cool. And Trump is involved somehow. The FBI doesn't like it. The Mars Lego. But no, this is his home. Or is Mar A Lago a city?
Golf course?
I couldn't tell you how
I don't know. The FBI raided it, though. So.
And what'd they find?
Oh, man. So many weapons. Second Amendment guy.
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't know if you were being serious or not.
I have no idea. That'd be funny, though. They found just a army of Patriot drones.
It would be cool if they released, like, for every, like, really important thing they found, they also told us one really embarrassing thing they found. Like, we also found a diary. Let's read it.
Yeah, he's actually a really sweet guy.
He doesn't tweet the same way he journals. I'll say that.
Right.
We can't release it, but it's way
some
different.
Bad documents that are pretty damning of a lot of weight, but he,
so poetic. Iambic pentameter in every one of his journals, and it rhymes.
There's a limerick in there. Can you believe that?
That's what I'd be way more interested in those documents.
Yeah, that's a good
bedside
point.
table stuff.
Yeah, give us the. Did MTV run through there? Give me a black light.
No,
like that
thank
old
you.
show.
No, thank you.
Remember that show?
Cribs? No, that wasn't Cribs. What was that called?
Well,
Black Lights Matter. Katie's giving me a reaction like that's not what it was called.
That wasn't it?
No.
Okay. What was it?
Room raids.
I was close.
Room Raiders.
Room raiders.
Room Raiders.
So they would go in. I was not allowed to watch this show.
I mean, I had no idea what any of it meant. But
Georgia Blondie was tuning in though.
Yeah.
So they would go with the black light to like
Part
teenagers'
of
rooms.
part of the edgy report was like, now it's the black light test, and they like black light the match, just be like, ew, gross. This guy's this dirty monster. So I heard that's what that FBI did to his Mar-a-Lago.
I think it's more intrusive what Room Raiders did than what the FBI did.
Probably. I don't know who signed up for that.
Let's go to this
who signed up for
15-year-old's room.
Ew, gross.
His mom signed off on it because we're giving her $12,000. She's like, yeah, great. Get in there.
So we'll keep you updated with all the very accurate information on that, obviously. But I like he was posting on.
Whoa! Some sort of ad on the Trump article.
Derek's we're working out the kinks here.
That was sweet. What was that? Was that a parody?
That's a video later. We gotta no spoilers. But he's taking a Truth Social. Truth Social.
I've never been on it.
I have not been on it either, but it might be funny to get on there. They hit me up that they'd verify me if I got on. I don't know if that's how selective a group I'm on, or if I should be encouraged or scared by that.
I feel like that happens. We'll make a video called Far Left versus Far Right, making fun of both sides, and people to see it how they want to see it. So the Truth Social people are like, about time someone made fun of the left, like not just blind over what we said.
That's right. I like when we did the COVID rules video or COVID logic that people loved, and it was just, I think COVID's real. I have to wear this standing up, but when I sit down, I can take it off. Like, okay.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
that aspect.
And then people are like, yeah, that's right. Vaccines do track you. And I'm like, that was never. I don't think that's what I was.
I didn't say that in the video. I was talking about QR codes.
So Truth Social. Jake, you got a gym for us on Truth Social.
Yeah, I happened to find a tweet. So yeah, I saw a viral tweet and it said, I downloaded Truth Social just to see how crazy it was. And these are just some of the ads I saw on it. I don't know if these are real, but I mean, we're just going to pretend they are.
That's my favorite thing to do. I mean, it's a hilarious meme, or if it's real. It's what's brilliant of today and age. You see memes on making fun of either side with it, and never has there ever been a history where a joke like this could be so outlandish, but you're also like, wait, is it maybe real though?
I mean, that's what's so fun is like, I don't know if this is real or not.
And not only is it real, but do I maybe support it?
The tweet, or I guess the ad for this one says, tired of woke libs making you use paper straws?
Yeah.
Then you need the My Straw from Mike Lindell, made with 50% more plastic, so you can easily drink up those liberal tears. Works on most drinks, the ad says.
Works on most drinks.
Like some drinks, is like, yeah, for some reason we can't figure out boba
hilarious. Works, yeah. Wipes out 50% of turtles.
50% more plastic is a really funny like marketing tool. More BPA than ever before. More DEET in your, off spray.
I love this one. Vaxstar is the only device that allows you to scan friends, family, coworkers to determine if they've been tainted by the COVID vaccine. Frank Logg, the inventor of the Vaxstar, says, they use science against us, let's use it back.
This one seems like it's probably not real, but there is I don't know what happens on this app. I don't know. Maybe there are people, if it costs $20 to run an ad on Truth Social, who's to say someone isn't trying to sell this?
Someone thinks that machine would work. Someone does.
Yeah, someone out there definitely believes
Someone
in it.
believes that.
Right.
It reminds
they're
me
probably
of
selling. They're moving units of this, man.
in The Office where Jim convinces Dwight that they make a thing called gaydar. He just gives him a thing, just like a magnetic or whatever it is. And he just, when it goes over his belt, then it beeps. And he's like, oh gosh.
Oh no. This is nothing else a great party trick. You imagine having people over for dinner. You're like, hold on.
Boop. It says Vax. It says both shots but no booster. Yep. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The boosters.
All right. The next ad, there's 4 of them, says Patriot Powder. The only protein powder guaranteed to make you more patriotic. Flavorless by design, so you mix it into the drinks of your liberal relatives. That's so specific. Not friends, just your liberal relatives, and make them see the truth. Obama doesn't want you to have this. It's so hard to know if it's real or not.
Yeah, Obama doesn't. I would love to. Do you think they've tried to mix it into? Was that the January 6th situation? I saw a guy with a big jug of Patriot powder, maybe trying to mix it in those.
Kind of like how that one just famous quote, the defense that Cuomo gave. He's like, I'm not perverted, I'm just Italian. That's what the January 6th people are saying. I'm not, anti-American. I'm not a terrorist. I just had Patriot powder.
I just OD'd on Patriot powder. I used to live in a van in Portland till my crazy uncle mixed this into my kombucha, and now I've got a Viking hat on. I'm in the Congress Hall.
I have lamb's blood on my chest.
It's like the new roofie. You don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
You got to cover your drinks at all times.
Yeah, bartenders are going to have to be
Republican roofie is what it is.
Yeah.
Republican
Watch your drinks,
roofies.
ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey,
maybe that's why that Airbnb owner was walking around. He was trying to drop it in the White Claws.
It could work well with the Vaxstar. You hit them with the Vaxstar. Oh, they're double vax, double boosted. Time for some Patriot powder. They work together.
Yeah.
Be careful.
We should get them some synergy there.
It might be the same person.
Yeah,
creating
probably,
both of those.
Different, sister company. And then the last ad, which I think is my favorite. It's because there's such little information. It says Corn 2, just the number 2. Corn 2, the sequel to corn, the new conservative vegetable.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is real.
Foods can have different vibe. Like what's the most liberal vegetable, you'd say?
Oh, cauliflower.
Ah, God, lib food.
Caleb flour.
Yeah, Caleb flour, basically. Name more. Do you know any liberal foods?
It's a tough question.
Hemp seeds.
Hemp seeds, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes. Hemp seeds are always
pretty-
masked up.
Right. What's some of those alt-right foods? Raw liver.
Watermelon. What?
I'm not sure about watermelon.
What?
I'm not sure about
Well, they said it. He didn't.
I stand by it.
Yeah.
So is corn 1 liberal and corn 2 is conservative?
I think corn 1 is just too much in the middle, and corn 2 is like
Right.
weird
They wanna
swinging
get
right.
Yeah, truth so get us people on the right. Yeah.
I see.
Corn's moderate. It's kind of like, you can't be lukewarm. You got to be hot or cold. Corn was very down the. It's just kind of a man's vegetable. It's like a redneck lollipop, but we needed it to be up the notch.
Corn 2, that's great. I mean, a lot of farmers probably are more right-winged, and a lot of farmers farm corn. I get it.
The corn 2 has extra shuck on it, extra high. The hide? What do they call that? The skin.
The outer cabbage, I believe.
Yeah, because them liberals don't have thick enough skin. You got to work hard to get your reward. I think that's a corn 2 deal. So,
Isn't that right, Katie?
yeah, isn't that right?
Near you.
Speaking of that, you guys, you just be careful what vegetables you're eating. Katie, Katie likes to talk about how they're healthy or not. Well, how are they going to make you vote? Something to think about.
That is something to think about.
Partisanship of corn.
Now, a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Oh, Jacob, you got a beautiful mind, brother.
Thank you.
You must take care of it.
I do. You only get one of them
That's what they say.
unless you freeze it, but I'm not going to.
Good. Me neither. There are plenty of ways to support a healthy brain. Learn a new language. Take power naps. You're great at those.
Thank you.
Or BetterHelp online therapy. That's right. Oh, wake up, Jake.
Oh, sorry, just taking a quick power nap.
I've done therapy. I'm a big proponent of it. Love it. And BetterHelp is changing the game. It is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions.
What more could you want?
You don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. You can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours.
That's not long.
No, not long at all. So y'all take care of your pretty mind. You got a beautiful mind too, just like Jake here.
Yep.
Sweet Jake.
We're one and the same.
Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/correct. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/correct. Summer means school's out and the kiddos are at home.
But summer is about over.
It is almost over. Beware, parents. You're going to have more free time. I don't know what it's like to have kids, but I hear a lot from my friends who do have kids, and they seem to be pretty hectic. They need a way to kind of keep the kids entertained during summer, and it can be tough to find something engaging for children to do over the summer. But Outschool can help. Outschool offers the widest variety of classes, so kids are free to learn about anything they can imagine, from video game design, entrepreneurship, freestyle dancing, and magic lessons. Wicca.
Sign me up.
Absolutely. Outschool empowers kids with different styles of learning, from live online classes to one-on-one tutoring, so they can choose how they want to learn. I've had friends. I had a little Outschool promo, gave it to my buddy. He said his little kiddo had a ball, and they learned something.
Oh, I love having a ball.
Outschool will have your kids loving to learn and having fun doing it. Head over to outschool.com/Trey and use code Trey to learn all about Outschool's summer programs and save $15 on your child's first class. I need Outschool for enunciation. That's outschool.com/Trey to save $15 on your child's first class. Outschool.com/Trey, code Trey.
Have a ball.
Big reason I wanted Katie on the pod today is because we've been married for a couple of years. Best couple of years of my life. And I've
So sweet.
been looking, I've been looking for a mentor, and I think I finally found a guy that's going to make me a better man, better husband.
He's
I like
mentor
this.
and marriage counselor, I
Marriage
would say.
counselor,
Relationship
really?
expert. Katie's going to get a lot out of this.
So,
And I hope to as well.
let me know what you think of this guy, Katie. Here we go. Okay.
I
Okay.
was talking about an OnlyFans company when that question was asked. But I said that if a woman is going out with a man, she belongs to that man. That's his woman. So if she wants to do OnlyFans, she owes him some money because she's his.
Well, that's crazy. That one's crazy.
So you think that a man going out with a girl, that's just your property?
That one was nuts.
I'm nuts now. Good.
If a guy and a girl is dating and a girl does OnlyFans, she owes him a cut?
She is his girl.
But what does that have to do with anything?
Because she's his.
So that is you saying that women are your property.
It's not about being property. It's about the fact that she belongs to him. And the intimate parts of her body belong to him because they're in a relationship. And if she wants to sell those, he has a stake in those intimate parts of her body.
So it's reverse. A male porn star owes the woman.
I don't know, because I think the women belong to the man. I think the woman's
That's inherently where you get
Okay, you can
You say a lot of
pause
stuff about women like that.
it. So that's Andrew Tate,
Andrew Tate.
Who is he?
woman's advocate.
He if you gave him a little more time, he could sway.
He was about to come around.
He was going to come around.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I think we got one more from him. We got to watch. Andrew Tate. He's just the next great mind of the generation, really.
Don't believe in depression. Don't message me about depression because I don't believe in it. If you're asleep in your bed in the middle of the night and you hear a noise and you believe in ghosts, now you're afraid. But if you don't believe in ghosts, it's the wind and you go back to sleep. You give the ghosts power by believing in them. Your house is only haunted if you believe in ghosts. Belief is a powerful thing. I want to stand in front of you and I want to tell you that I could punch you as hard as I can in your sternum and I could fracture it and send a splinter into your heart. Would you allow me to try? You wouldn't because you know I believe I can. I believe I can hurt any man on the planet. And that's why people are afraid of me. And you believe depression is a crippling disease. And that's why you're afraid of it.
Okay. Pause it.
So with a mind that brilliant, it takes a while to kind of understand what he's saying.
It is a lot.
I'm digesting.
What are your initial thoughts, Katie?
I even knew those clips were coming. I'm still having trouble digesting it.
Well, does he have a girlfriend currently?
Many.
Does he?
Probably so many.
I actually did see a clip that he said it would be okay for a man to have multiple girlfriends, but a girl can't have multiple boyfriends because of because women are the ones who give birth. So,
yeah, I get he's when you it's pretty logical.
Okay, yeah, I think
he quoted the early Old Testament Bible. Look, they had several. Women never did, so it's okay now.
Yeah, he needs to be part of the. What are they? The
fundamentalists.
The fundamentalists.
There we go.
You.
Derek's got a mic.
I almost said the federalists.
Well, yeah, they've been eating too much corn. He is. You haven't seen him yet. Oh, he's all over the internet.
I don't who is he? What does he do?
I think he's a former
my idol.
That's Trey's best friend you're talking about.
Yeah, actually, I went to college with that guy.
He rushed
was in our wedding.
Yeah.
That next video was great. I don't even know. He said something about if you believe in depression, you'll have ghosts, or if you believe in ghosts, you're scared. So if you believe in depression, you'll be depressed because if everyone's scared of me because I believe
he can hurt any man alive.
Made no sense. So are you saying if I believe it messes me up, or if you believe it messes me up?
Because I believe him that he could break my sternum. So does that mean I should believe in the ghost, wherein I should also believe in depression?
He was saying, so if I believe I can hurt you and you don't believe I can, well, that's too bad. You're still scared because I believe.
So if I believe in the ghost and you don't, sucks for you. He's
an elevated mind.
Wow. He's supposed to have a cult. I think it's going to be men or women in his cult.
Actually, that's a good point. I feel like most cult documentaries you see, it always starts with a man, an alpha man, who finds somewhere in the Bible, he's like, I think I should have multiple wives. That's every cult leader has made that
They have
claim.
this weird logic that people think is alter logic that's above what we can understand.
Yeah.
I talked to God and
I have a special kind of connection with him.
He was kind of like, you're doing so well with this one wife thing. I think you need to take this new attractive one.
Take it up a notch. Yeah, I remember, what was his name? David Koresh. His big thing was hey, men struggle with temptation. Men get distracted. Let me have sex with your wives.
Yeah.
And they were like,
I've got you working in the field all day long. You're probably exhausted. You hit the hay.
I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's on his way.
Yeah. You're probably right.
He's on his part of it.
Because he is massive on TikTok. He is the biggest guy on TikTok right now. I don't know who his clientele is, but people love him.
It's think about what we're... Huh?
People love him or hate him?
I think some actually are kind of because he just keeps talking until it makes sense.
He's I don't
think it does.
The bad version of Gary Vee.
Yeah,
the anti-motivator.
It just takes a special person because we're in the business of just talking and try to agree with us as we make fun of things, our correct opinions. But even there's times where I'm or don't. But guys like that have never ever admitted they're wrong.
Just so steadfast
You
in
just
their own
keep going.
thoughts. Yeah, it is fascinating.
That was great. Like, he kept saying, so you're saying women are men's property? He's like, no, I'm saying they belong to them.
They just belong to them.
Well, okay. And then he goes, oh, so the same way of like a man wants a woman. He's like, no.
Absolutely not. No. How are you not getting this? Yeah, but that's kind of his brand, just all over the place. I mean, he's in everybody's podcast. He's just, like, his brand is misogyny. It's fascinating.
Why are people promoting or supporting this?
What was that, Derek?
We kind of are.
Well, when you have a comedy
Prime
podcast.
Here.
Yeah, I don't know. Shock value, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people really like him. I think, like, think of anyone you knew in high school who had a monster energy every day and first hour. I think that guy loves Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy who like he could have bought jeans that fit better, but he wants them to like rub against the ground. That guy loves Andrew Tate.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you know any some gals too? I've
Do
come
girls
across
support
women
him?
across women who are like, yeah, we are inferior.
Yeah.
Read a book. There's some women who get into it a
Read
little
a
bit.
book from the 1700s.
Yeah.
You'll see.
You'll see.
They agree with him.
They want to belong to someone. They just want to belong.
Now
They don't wanna
Katie's
be
on the property
owned.
train.
They don't want to be owned. They just want to belong.
Oh, okay. You ever been close to joining a cult?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Not that we know of.
Me neither. I've gotten sat down with a couple of them LMs.
Yeah.
Kind of like the cult of the suburbs.
It is, yeah.
Anyway, if you guys need relationship help, look up Andrew Tate.
I'll let
Look
you
him
guys
up.
know how it's helping our relationship.
Yeah, we'll follow up.
We'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to a marriage counselor, premarital counseling, and I wish I had listened to Andrew Tate, man.
Could have saved you a lot of money. He's
Could have
giving
saved
that
a
out
lot
for
of
free.
money. I just walked in, said, I'll be the only one doing the talking. She belongs to me. And I will pay for it because I'm the man. I'll be back here next week with several different women. I think that could have helped us.
Yeah, that would have really got us right to that marriage point, I think. Yeah.
Do you think marriage counselors, premarital counselors, charge by the relationship or just by the woman?
What's the difference? What do you mean?
Like if it's just like, all right, one man, do they charge by the man or by the woman? Basically is what I'm saying.
I think what they should charge by, if you bring your car in, you're like, hey, oil change. What is that, $50?
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I need a whole new transmission. It's going to cost a lot more.
Okay.
I think premarital counselors be like, let's give me a little, let me just give you a once over 30-minute session. He's like, you guys are screwed.
Yes.
I'm going to need a full replacement. I'm going to bring in a new woman. Try that out. We need a whole new engine.
Way more things with cars and women should intersect. Because what are we all looking for, right? Someone who's low maintenance. What do you want in a car? Low maintenance.
Mm-hmm. Low maintenance guy. You like a good low maintenance guy.
Reliable.
Reliable.
Yeah, you're super low maintenance.
Thank you.
Straight.
Yeah.
Drive straight.
Drive straight.
Yes. In
yes.
this situation, some people want to go around the clover leaves.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm speaking to the two people on my left and right. You were looking for someone straight. As far as I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Have you seen his Fall Girl videos?
Yeah.
I mean.
First one ever filmed.
How funny that'd be if you wanted a premarital counseling. He's like, this is going to be $20,000 because it's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah. You're like, why? You're like, did you hear yourself?
The premarital counseling, it's never a bad thing to do, but dude, I think it is. It's a little over. When we were getting married, we didn't have hardly a problem yet. We're like, this is great.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I remember my mom was just furious. I was like, I don't really want to pay. She's like, you have to. And I asked my mom, who's been married for 35 years, whatever. I was like, did you guys do it? She's like, well, no. Doesn't seem like I didn't have to, but we did it. And Katie agrees it's a waste of time. So
I don't fully agree with that. No. I think that maybe we could have done less sessions.
Okay.
But I do agree. I feel like it would be more useful to do a session before you get married and then a session like a year in. That'd be more useful.
This is like car maintenance. This is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Every 3 months, take it in.
Can you imagine getting a car you drive for 6 months? You're like, fix it. He's like, well, tell me what's wrong with it. I'm like, nothing. That's literally what I did. He's like, so what are the struggles? What's kind of, and we're like, we've never had we haven't had an argument yet. So
It was also 2020 and nothing was happening in our lives because it was 2020 and we couldn't do anything.
and he was basically like, well, you guys will fight at some point. We're like, well, I believe that, but it's been pretty peachy so far.
Yeah.
So when we talk about, and then he kind of just
house every day.
He was just whipping up like, you guys probably have wounds from childhood.
He's just grasping
yeah,
at
he's
stuff.
just trying. Like, I don't.
Somebody's
I'm not gonna
dad. Somebody's dad let him down.
We
He
both
did
have
actually-
wonderful childhoods with no
he did
trauma
make
to
up a
speak
wound
of.
for me. He
He
made
up a wound?
Yeah.
I would be a great counselor if you could make up wounds.
He had to, he needed something, dude.
That's great.
It was, and both of us kept kind of being like, well, that's not really how I feel. And he'd be like, no, she doesn't respond that way. That's not. And he kind of just went and he's like, you don't really know, but that is why you feel this way. And I'm like, I was not abandoned as a child. So I don't.
It was one roller coaster.
It was we're very lucky, but it's a bad. Think of a counselor. It's like, more than half will say, my parents are divorced. He's like, okay, we're great. We're good. Yeah, let's scarred, right? Abandonment. And you're like, okay, both parent, no divorce here. Like something crazy happened, right?
You got to really make them work.
Someone hit you. Some serious, like, no, I didn't. So he had to make something up. He just pinned Katie down. He's like, you're a crazy person, aren't you?
Yeah. He said that I have 4 brothers and that I was overspoken. So like, I never feel like I could speak up because I was always just like, shut
Do you
down.
feel like people talk over you?
Well, yeah. The
Or
first
what-
time I was on the
do you feel
podcast,
like
he did
when
every
you-
time.
Do you think that it's hard to...
Oh, the first time. Oh, no. Yeah, we've touched on it. The first time I was at the podcast, I was like, I'll do all the talking because, I don't want you to feel like, you're new to podcast. And everyone was like,
Because I belong to him.
yeah.
Her
You
property
belong-
manager approved it.
Your landlord, your priesthood holder. That's the fundamentalist.
That's what they call
If
it.
you know the show.
Are your brothers quiet? You have some quiet brothers, don't you?
I do have a few quiet brothers.
Yeah.
Got a few loud, a few quiet.
Yeah, I think some people are just quiet. There we go. Counseling session
There we
over.
go.
Yeah.
Like Bethany Morse.
Yeah, maybe you're just quiet.
Yeah, some are just serious, quiet,
This reminds me.
responsible.
I know we've talked about this on Correct Opinions before, but I did a freelance video for a chiropractor, and he was like, I'll pay you and I'll give you a free session. But I had no back problems, and I could tell that really upset him because he's like, all right, what do we need to work on? I was like, you said I don't know. You're not sleeping good, huh? I was like, no, sleeping. I overslept to come here.
Did he? I bet he probably cracked you like once. He's like, you really needed it.
I was like, that was my knuckle. I did that.
Scoliosis, believe it or not.
I'm not anti-chiropractor, but the first time I ever went, he was like, you've been in an accident, haven't you? And I was like, no.
My gosh.
He was like, but you were overpowered. Right. That's what I was going to say.
Did all your brothers smush you?
Yeah. He was like, your body's just so messed up. It looks like it was an accident. I'm like, I
can tell you have
Wow,
just
oh my
thousands of thoughts that are just held in your spinal column because you didn't feel like you could speak up.
You're quiet.
And every pop, you're just giving out opinions.
That's so funny. He looks at your bone structure and says, you've been in an accident.
Yeah. He
You're
thought
like, no.
Yeah. So
That's so funny.
He's like, you take your shirt off, he just looks at your back. He's like, never made A team, huh?
Yeah, you weren't serving overhanded volleyball. That would have put a strain on. Yeah, you go to a dentist and he's like, ooh, do a lot of missionary work in the jungle somewhere, it looks like.
Yeah.
You probably haven't lived in a first world country, have you?
Someone's eating a lot of Republican vegetables.
Of a person, an expert at something, just making fun of you. Oh, that's great. Ooh, head-on collision, I assume.
Yeah.
No?
Nope.
Varsity soccer.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so funny.
Just average girl here.
Yeah.
No accident.
I think I told Trey this, but for you, Katie, I got my car detailed. Or yes. Oh, yeah. Well, I need a follow-up because you use the same company. We'll see how it went for you. But when the guy, he was like, I've been doing this 11 years. I've seen everything. I was like, great. He opens my car door and he goes, yo, what kind of animal you got? And I was like, I don't have an animal. I don't even have a dog. I guess just like my natural shedding, like just like leg hair, arm hair, head hair had just like gone in the, floor. And he thought it was some sort of animal. I mean, literally right after he told me, I've been in this 11 years. I've seen it all.
I've seen it all. Do you own a Bengal tiger?
I mean, was it like,
I don't know what kind of
is
hair.
it something you noticed? Like Like you had like hairballs.
They were definitely
forming?
not balling up by any means. You know, just like the bottom of your car, it's just a collection of like, I don't know, just
dead skin,
skin and like Chick-fil-A wrappers. I don't know. It didn't seem anything alarming. Yo, what kind of animal you got? I was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, it felt like you been in an accident. I was like, no. Can you please just do the job and skip the judgment?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. How was your experience? They come right to your driveway.
I had a couple cancellations, guys.
Oh no!
We finally got a nice fellow who did a good job. But yeah, he did. I don't think I told you this kid. He was one of the like, "Are You For Real" tour access passes were somewhere in there.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "Are you like, you got like a talk show or something?" You know, it's like, I did it again. A poor job explaining. I'm a comedian. I don't take life too seriously. So
let's just say Bethany thinks my life is a joke, so I'm doing all right.
Speaking of people who should take life more seriously, are my good friend, I don't know her actually, Shakira.
Oh yeah.
She's Spain's coming for her. She's trying to leave Spain. Here it is, in the face of tax fraud.
Oh, okay. I think she's a Colombian woman herself. That's what she gets for cheating. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't pay my taxes.
Shakira. It's been a rough few months. She broke up. She broke up with Gerard Piqué. It's a legendary soccer player.
Really? Mm-hmm. Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Piqué.
Or is that just a term you know from soccer?
No, I do know.
Called penalty kicks.
No, that's how you pronounce it. They've been together a long time. Divorce, tax fraud. So she's gonna move to Florida. I guess you could just move and not. Yeah, they're like, hey, you owe us $8 million. She's like, nah.
No,
well,
I live in Mar A Lago. So.
Yeah, check Trump's place. So that's. I love Shakira. Are you Shakira? You ever listen to Shakira, Katie?
I'm on tonight.
I mean,
you know my hips don't lie.
Yes,
but my
of
tax
course.
returns do.
Hips don't lie. I was a average white girl in the 2000s.
Ooh,
that was a good one. She had that song from Zootopia. I really like that one.
Which one?
I don't know.
Give us a taste.
I don't know. I just remember she had a song on Zootopia. I'll find it.
What are her top songs?
Waka Waka. She had that like World Cup song. She's big on like the big moments.
That's true. Waka Waka.
Oh, this time for Africa. Yeah, Africa song.
Pay your taxes, Shakira. We got to do it.
Oh yeah, I think it was. Oh, what's the Zootopia song?
You're right. She doesn't have like. It's not like we can like sit here and list a ton of Shakira songs.
Yeah. Whatever. And she was performing at the Super Bowl. Be together.
She's like a one-hit wonder.
Basically.
Did you just hear what I was saying?
Yeah.
One hit. Hips don't lie.
Return to Africa.
Can't remember to forget you.
Haven't heard of that one.
With Rihanna.
She's a 3-hit wonder. Try Everything. That was a Zootopia song.
She got some big ones. Okay.
I'm sure she's nice. Let's get her on the pod.
Let's get her on the pod. She could use the money. So she's, tax fraud. Honestly, taxes are thank goodness I finally hired like a legit person. First few years of doing the content, I just had some sweet old man from Oklahoma. And I'd be like, hey, I'm making YouTube. Can I like write off? I bought like a dress for a video. Can I write this off? And he'd be like, what are you talking about? So I'm not sure how much if the IRS is listening, I did do it right. I probably paid too many, honestly. So if you can get back to me and give me some back, because I was like so scared. I was like, I'm not going to write anything off.
You're like, what if I just made zero money this year? I just give them everything and cover my bases for a couple years.
It's a whole thing, right? Where the IRS is like terrifying. I fully believed it as a young kid. I was like, I got one of those IRS scam calls when I was scared of the IRS. And, if you don't know, the IRS is not going to call you. Like, hey, this IRS, you owe us lots of money. You better pay up now. We're knocking down your door. And I was like, this is it. It was terrifying.
Okay, I didn't know you had more. Yeah, I should probably hire someone. Do you have any clue what's going on with your taxes? I know it's like the peace of mind, like, oh, someone else is doing them. But, I mean, do you know they're doing them right?
Because I have to pay taxes in every state I perform.
Yikes.
So
I should,
to some degree.
So should you take?
No, I actually don't think so.
Oh well, good, because I did it anyway.
Yeah.
So
you did it anyway.
That was a dumb topic.
No, because I think my business is earning the money, and then you're just getting a one check payment from my company. You know what I mean? I really don't think we have
Guys, I'm not getting kicked off the podcast because I'm going to jail.
to. Yeah.
I get to stick around. Forever together.
But so I, to some degree, I don't know, Wisconsin calls me like, you owe us $2,000. I'll be like, okay. So don't call me Wisconsin because I'll send you money. I'll do it. I don't know. I trust you.
Katie got called today and said you guys owe them money. It's wild. What
Yeah,
they can
new
do.
scam alert.
Yeah, this is pretty. I got a call from our insurance company, car insurance, saying that we owe this person money because of an accident that happened on a date that we were not in town, and that they are blaming us for a hit and run.
So I'd been watching too much Andrew Tate, so I was like, I knew you couldn't drive, babe. And I had to apologize for that.
Yeah,
and I promised to stop
hilarious.
watching Andrew Tate.
Like hit and run. That's what my fourth wife did.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah, so we were like,
I was like,
Weren't
I
you in
wasn't even
town?
in town on that day, and he was like, well, could someone else have like taken your car, gotten your keys? I was like, nope.
did someone steal your car? And they successfully did that.
And
but
then they did a
wrecked
hit and
it.
run.
They
And they're like,
claimed
"We
that the
better park this
driver's
back."
name. I didn't tell you this. On the report, the driver's name of our car was Tut. T-U-T.
King Tut. He's back
They're
from
like-
the grave.
They're like, what is your husband's name? Trey? And they're like, well,
I mean, short.
close. Tut.
Tut.
What a weird.
So,
Yeah, we go
but
with
they
common.
but they
Doug or-
claimed that the accident was in Seattle, Washington, which we don't live there. So really bad scammer.
Yeah, they don't have the scam like dialed in yet. They'll
No.
get it.
They'll
get
figure
it.
it
Yeah,
out.
they'll figure
We're
it out.
gonna
Right
know.
now, it's just the beta phase.
Cool.
That's too bad. Still knowing you have to deal with that though.
That is very annoying. So are we good or what?
I don't know. He called us during this show, so I didn't answer, but to be determined.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that. So pray for Shakira, pray for us, scam, and for Jake.
Yeah,
Hopefully he
just
doesn't
'cause.
go to jail too.
Yeah,
Taxes.
Wisconsin jail.
didn't file taxes in Wisconsin. My roommate might also be going to jail with the same car insurance thing. Remember, we performed in Phoenix 2 Aprils ago, I believe. Some of my roommates and friends came down as a fun little thing.
I know what you're about to say. Yeah, what's going on?
So as a part of that trip, they get down there. It's like crazy. They can't even get a rental car. And so my roommate Isaac has the idea that he's going to rent a U-Haul. And so they drive around all weekend. They show up to our comedy club show in a U-Haul. It was amazing. It was really fun.
A 12-foot
just
truck U-Haul.
box van.
Box van.
And anyway, on the very last night, Isaac was driving late at night, Phoenix, and I don't know if they were a drunk driver necessarily, but they ran a red light and T-boned the U-Haul. And it has been, a year and a half mess of trying to figure out the insurance when you rent a U-Haul in a city you don't live in. And so Isaac's trying to figure out the car insurance with his insurance, but he's having he's in this almost like this scam database where all these people are hitting him up, weird law firms in Ohio are hitting him up hey, you owe us $3,000. He's like, I don't think so, but this is my first time being hit in a U-Haul. I don't know what goes on. Everyone's hitting him up, and he's
Still going on.
still ongoing. Yeah, I haven't settled it yet.
I was about to say the U-Haul hack I thought was brilliant. There's no rental cars. U-Haul's $20 a day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's genius, but
The number is printed on the van. They
Until you
can't
get
change
hit.
it. Yeah, until you get hit.
I just can't believe U-Haul is a huge company that people are driving these across country and they don't have better ways to handle this kind of thing.
I know.
It's crazy.
That's how most things are. Any complaint you have, any customer service, is there not a better way to do this? But yeah, it's you think there'd be, you could tell because the side of the U-Haul got hit that he got T-boned. You could tell by maybe a traffic light, camera that he got hit, but it's still he said,
Is the
she
other
said.
driver saying that it was?
Yeah, they think that they're trying to say that Isaac hit them.
that's what's crazy too. Even the scam, they're like, you hit us. And then I got hit once by this lady, barely a little, I pulled over and she's like, "Pff, you took that turn a little tight."
Oh, yeah.
And I go,
I was with you.
Yeah, you're with me. I'm like,
Yeah.
What do you mean you hit me? And then you just call and you're like, hey, insurance, make her pay me. She hit me. And they're like, well, she's saying you hit her. Did you? Like, no, she did. And like, well, she's saying you did. What are we, 4
How do
years
you-
old?
Can you have
Fix it.
witnesses? How do you get
I
out
don't
of
know. They're just well, can't really prove it. So your options are, you can go down some, who knows how many months long path of trying to get this several $100. So I don't know.
Every car insurance company should have a physics expert on site who can know, show me the damage, what road we're on, what is the speed going, and I can tell who hit who. That would be nice.
I remember we called the police and they're like, we're kind of in between shifts and busy. So it'll be a while. I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing.
Like, hey, season 1 of Euphoria just dropped. We're all obsessed. We can't right now. We're in between shifts.
Yeah, you know how that is. The donuts. Next thing I want to talk about. The Woodstock documentary.
I've seen the first episode, so don't spoil it.
Katie and I watched it. Have you seen this, Derek?
I did, yeah.
Oh.
So good.
All 3 episodes?
All 3.
All 3
Yeah, I
episodes?
watched it all.
One night.
It looks like a living hell.
He'll kind of, I know, she'd just be like,
Katie's-
I had to keep reminding Katie, I was like, we don't have to go.
It was stressful
She was like,
just watching
this is
it.
my night. It would be my nightmare to be there. I'm like,
Oh my
we're not,
gosh.
Katie, we're not going. We're watching it.
You watch Netflix on a 4K TV. Katie thinks she's there.
It's
too high def.
She's
like, get me out of this concert.
She thinks that if we complete it, they like send you 4 tickets to Coachella and like you gotta stand in the middle.
I have really good empathy, so I can really just picture myself in places all the time.
Well, yeah, the chiropractor could have told you that.
Yeah.
It is. We're not ruining anything. It's. I mean, you kind of see the clips.
Yeah,
You know, it just
something's about to be set on
just
fire.
goes downhill.
Yeah.
Corn's involved.
Corn
1 or corn 2?
Yeah. corn 0. Dude, I didn't know anything
I didn't
about
know.
that.
No.
I didn't know.
But part of it to me, obviously, and you'll see, there's clearly a lot of things, just the infrastructure and planning they did poorly. But also, even if they planned it all correctly, it still couldn't have gone that well. Just that music. A lot of us had watched it, so we listened to it ironically at the lake, but it's just like killing in the name of F you, I won't do what you tell me. Like that
Really?
was the top songs. It was so violent.
Yeah, it kind of incites a certain behavior.
Yeah. Or they had so part of it, it's not really ruining it, but they kept kind of asking the performers, like, you guys got to help us out here. Like,
Really?
these people are going
getting out of
nuts.
hand, yeah.
And it's kind of unfair. Like when we had that one show and they're like, we have a couple unruly people. Could you go out there and be like, make sure you
Oh, yeah.
stay seated and wear your mask? And I was like, no, that's not my job.
We don't make announcements.
So I don't blame the performers. It's Limp Bizkit, who's known to like get you fired up. So it's be like, guys, let's just behave. Okay. Okay. We're getting a little out of hand here.
Hey,
what are they supposed to do?
A little too limp. Okay.
But they're
stiffen up that biscuit.
But
Meanwhile,
at
one
the
of
same
them
time,
was
they-
literally playing naked. It's like you can't
Right.
really.
But they would,
I haven't got to that part.
the performers go out and like do the opposite, where they
Gotcha.
would like, they were enjoying the rioting and
Yeah.
like inciting more of it. But man, it blew my mind.
I mean, right away, my first impression, I said this to the people I was watching it with, I was like, this feels like Fire Festival if people showed up.
Yes.
Because it was just like, yeah, just chaos. And I couldn't believe right off the bat. So if you guys don't know it, like the same guy who organized Woodstock in 1969 organized Woodstock in 1999, whole big thing. And yeah, a ton of bands showed up, ton of people showed up, but they didn't let you bring water in.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first big things. Like, oh, this is not going to go well. It's like we'll serve plenty of beer, but no water.
No water is wild.
Yeah.
There's 90 degrees or
For
something.
like a 3-day festival, people are sleeping overnight.
It's also
there.
just interesting because it's like, okay, yeah, don't bring in, you can't bring in your outside drinks, whatever. It's like, but they were bringing in like ecstasy. So like, just maybe if someone filled up a water bottle with vodka, like it's okay.
Right. Like, we know you got the Molly in there, but
Yeah, for every one bottle of vodka and a water bottle, there's 100 people bringing in actual water. It's like, I think I would take that probably.
yeah.
But I don't run festivals.
It is terrifying. I don't know.
It was.
I
What
did
is
a
it-
big fest. I did Austin City Limits in college, and the moment where it's like Drake headliner, where they just 100,000 people crammed together. I didn't get near it.
Yeah.
It freaked me out, dude. I was like,
I've been taken away in a crowd before. Like, I have. It was a parade.
You know the movie Taken?
I was in a foreign country.
Oh my gosh. You were taken away?
I
what is that?
was-
Okay, you can't just say things like that.
clickbait. No, I was.
My wife was abducted.
I
Liam
was
Neeson
taken.
saved my wife?
I was in London studying abroad, fancy. And there was this parade. It happened to be the Gay Pride Parade. And we were trying to get around it to kind of just explore the city. And where we were kind of trapped back in an alley. There was no like other way out. So we had to go through the parade to get out.
Trying to find an opening, like to shoot the
And
gaps.
it was so jam-packed together that
Super gay.
I got stuck in between men in Speedos wearing high heels.
They're like, thank you for your support.
And I could, like, it was
I
such
love
a,
how the start of the story was I got taken. And it
We
was
were
just,
talking about like heavy rock concerts and like the mosh pit and how
and
scary
like
that is.
getting like abducted and trafficked. And she just friendly gay guys hugged her too long.
No, it was such a tight crowd that I was physically like picked up and just being moved backwards without me moving any part of my body.
Wow, like a human
And-
escalator.
Frightening.
So I had to, my friends formed a human rescue chain. They grabbed onto the wall that we were sitting near and did like a chain to chain to like pull me back out of
It's
the
like you were
parade.
in a fast moving river or something.
It really was.
You were going downstream.
It was terrifying.
Wow.
I felt that it happened to be a gay pride parade too.
I mean, that's how people get trampled. I am a tall woman who I wouldn't think would get like trapped in something like that, but I was
know.
gone.
Getting trampled at a Limp Bizkit concert is one thing, but if you get managed to get trampled at a gay parade, that maybe you
Maybe
just
you do
weren't
belong
built
to
for this
someone.
life. Yeah. I'm glad you survived.
Yes, thank you. Thank
You were
you.
able to out-strengthen the gay pride. But it was a large parade.
Yes.
Was it fun?
I mean, not.
Oh, you guys weren't like going. It was like
passing through.
We were just exploring the city, and we didn't realize the parade was happening. And yeah, it was. I mean, I'm sure it was a great parade. I just was terrified.
Yeah.
You know, the one part of the documentary, just episode 1, that I actually thought was really cool is when Korn Zero is performing and everyone is bouncing up and down to their music.
That was
but
sick.
the like sound travels like differently and it just looked like actual water waves. That was really cool. That was one of the coolest like scenes from a concert I've ever seen. That was all. You guys need to watch it. That was so cool.
Shout out Limp Bizkit. NHL hits.
Yeah.
03.
Keep rolling.
Rolling.
Yeah.
24/7 ain't complaining for rain. Do you remember all that rap, dude? Came back to me this weekend.
Maybe I will once I watched that part of it, but I do remember that song, NHL Hits.
Just hitting people, man. Okay, last thing here, we'll get to some segments. Really wanted Katie's thoughts on this. She's an advocate of Whole Foods. We have another. I don't understand why some of these like business guys, they like hey, if you're trying to be funny, do a podcast. Don't do a podcast if you're already running like $1 billion company.
Yeah, probably better to keep your mouth shut.
Whole Foods CEO just went on some podcast, was blasting political stuff, and so of course he said there's a tweet from this article: socialists taking over the U.S., losing freedom of speech. There's this movement on gun control, and our liberties are being taken for granted and are under threat. And he runs Whole Foods.
Kind of a shocker.
Be like me running a burgeoning like rock climbing business and being like, I don't know, Biden's not the actual president.
Yeah, exactly.
And Subarus are just pulling into my driveway, knocking on my door.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah. Why? I just don't get. You don't need to do this, Whole Foods guy. So people were very upset. It was trending. You're like, I'm never going to Whole Foods again. I love Whole Foods. Expensive, but are you a Whole Foods fan?
I mean, yeah, it is expensive, but before COVID, their like hot bar was pretty good.
I was kidding.
What's a hot bar?
Hot bar.
Yeah, it was like a salad bar. But
They
hot
sell
food.
guns? What is that?
It's just got a bunch of kale and hemp and.
Oh, the liberal vegetable.
Yep.
They don't have it anymore?
I legitimately
don't
thought you
know.
meant like BARRE. They had like a hot bar class in there. I was like, oh, that's
in
cool.
the grocery store.
Yeah, before COVID. Yeah, I guess you could before COVID.
Before the liberties were taken away.
Yeah, now we can't even have a hot bar class while you're shopping for groceries.
Gosh, you can't carry in the bar class? Some men, that's just funny. Has anyone ever gone into Whole Foods and been like, I want to conceal carry in this Whole Foods? I don't think that Venn diagram is happening.
Their CEO is trying to stand up for it, though. Mm-hmm. It is so funny. I only go into Whole Foods whenever I return things on Amazon. I don't know if you guys do that, but Whole Foods, like, just bring it in. You don't even have to like package it or anything. Just bring it to Whole Foods. There's like a whole section just for like Amazon returns.
That sounds like a lot of freedom.
I feel free when I'm doing
Yeah.
that.
Talk about liberty.
But I'm not looking forward to. It's no problem with clothes. Sure, I still feel a little weird walking into a grocery store with like 2 hoodies or whatever, and like it's fine. But what I will be returning next is Amazon Prime Day got the best of me. I bought a few things I shouldn't have. I bought this like golf training thing, and it's hard to explain. Basically, like if this was like upside down, and there was like a ball dangling from the bottom of this, and you can like hit the ball and it'll like swivel on it.
It's like what a dad rigs up for his 4-year-old. Like this will give him something to do.
Yeah. And as soon as it came in the mail, I was like, oh no. I mean, there's
Daddy
no
Bezos
English
got
on it anywhere. The box was like torn up. It's all, it's like Eastern Asian like writing. It's like, this is not going to work. I wasn't even given the right amount of screws, so I never even put it together. And it's not going to be as fun to walk into Whole Foods with that. I'm going to feel a little embarrassed to take that back. But otherwise, great store.
Great store.
Great hot bar.
Great hot bar. No, I don't know if they do it anymore.
They really want you to be a Prime member, though, to get after you when you go.
Because
Really?
they give you a full 10% off.
Oh.
They give you 10% off if you're a Prime member.
Every time? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Every time.
Yeah.
Does that make them money?
Whole Foods got a lot of products you want?
Yeah, Jake, is that your...
I was like, no way.
No, I wasn't intrigued because I'm going to start shopping at Whole Foods. I was intrigued because they are for sure losing money on that. They just really want people to use Amazon to buy their stuff.
It is interesting. Like if I were returning stuff at Whole Foods, I would buy something every time I went in there.
Oh, really?
Have you ever purchased anything?
You know what's funny is it has never even crossed my mind to like get. That's crazy. I'm like realizing this now. It never even crossed my mind. Like at least get like a couple of groceries.
That's 100% why they do it. Like, yeah, you'll grab like a kombucha or something.
Yeah,
You're like, what is this place?
What are these fruit decorations? I don't care about this. Those
What
aren't
in the
even
world?
edible. I just need. Where's the return center? Yeah, it really has it. I don't know if it's just because I'm in like errand mode, so it's like I'm going from one thing to the next, or if it's just like just.
Grocery store was not on the list.
And I guess that's not an errand to me. I don't know.
After 3 times of getting no when you said, do you have Cheez-Its? Gave up on that.
Yeah. All right. Next time I return, I'll buy at least one thing.
Yeah, keep us updated on that. All right, let's get to some segments. These are fun. It's been a little while, so I wanted to bring back. Let's get into a little Triggered. We are back. One of the things that's been triggering me lately is Katie coughing with her tongue sticking out.
Okay.
I feel like this is. I don't want to tell me if I'm being a little Andrew Tate here, but I feel like the people I know who do the tongue out coughs are all gals. Does anyone else notice this, or am I making this up? I know my sister does it. My wife does it. I've noticed a couple other girls I know where they do the cough with a little bit of a.
You cough with your tongue out?
That's really extreme. That is not what I do. I definitely don't do that. I think what it is that, okay, that looks gross.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
I don't do that. I think that
Give us an
when
example.
I'm in the privacy of our own home, like in public or anything, I would cover my mouth, whatever, but kind of like, in our own home, when I cough, I'm a little bit more relaxed. I'm not as,
Okay, well, here's the deal.
Wow, you let the tongue fly.
If I'm allowed to poop in our hot tub, you're allowed. We both let our guards down. I think
Eye
it's
for
a
an
beautiful
eye.
thing. Eye for an eye.
I think the cleanup for mine is a little easier.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We can see Trey's. We can't see yours.
Talk to the pandemic.
Yeah. Particles everywhere.
Pandemic's never been started with a poopy hot tub.
Yeah.
That's called E.
That's with the
coli.
cough.
That's called E. coli.
Oh, okay. Oh, haven't done my research on that.
Well,
It's called Woodstock 99.
yeah.
I mean, everyone had got E. coli at Woodstock 99.
What's in the corn?
That's one of mine. Let me know if you agree with my theory in the
Coughing
comments.
with the tongue out. How do you guys do on burps? Where are we at?
I'm not
what's
a
the
big.
question
You
there?
don't understand the question. How are we doing on burps?
I'm not a huge burp guy.
Really? Okay. Rachel, I think, is more sensitive to burps than she even would be farts or toots or poops.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
She's getting tired of your burps.
Well, she just made it very clear. Like, just FYI, I hate the smell of burps. I would just in general, I do not like the smell of them.
General, do them less.
Yeah. No, it's just like one of those things. Like, I am always so careful. Like, if I burp around here, it's like, whatever.
Like a straw.
That's
Got a crazy straw that goes out the room that we're in.
if we're ranking
It's like anytime you hang out with
burps
other.
and farts, I would take a burp over a fart for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think fart is way worse.
Well, you haven't smelled Jake's burps.
Yeah, you're right. I
They're
haven't.
Standard. I don't know. I mean, they're not Whole Foods burps. So.
Anytime you like double date with Rachel, like you have to walk in before, like guys, just ixnay the bays.
I know you guys are gonna want to be doing a lot of burping, but she doesn't like it.
So you just swallow them. Another thing that triggered me. This happened recently, and I've noticed this happens a lot. You see this a lot. So I was going to the lake. I'm like, oh, we're so excited, Mom. We're going to the lake. Parents, Mom, Dad, go to the lake. Getting a boat. Like, we'll just... Oh, spam alert. This is Tut. Yeah, that's right.
Even they knew that was a fake name.
This is Tut. That's right.
Tut from Seattle.
Tut here. Go Mariners.
So say, I'm getting a boat, da-da-da. And they just go, well, just be careful.
Yeah. They can't help it.
3 or 4 times I was throughout this 20-minute phone call. Just, be watch out for the other boat. Not only drive your boat, but watch for the other ones. And,
2 good tips.
Just make sure they got the life jackets on the boat.
Okay.
Be careful. It's something weird human. I've made a point to not do it. I'll notice Katie like cutting vegetables, and there's something where I want to go, and I swallow that. Kind of like your burps.
Yeah.
I swallow it.
Good.
She knows she's in a... It's not like it's not like I was going to get on a boat. Like, let's see if I can do it with my eyes closed. Like, but my mom said to be careful.
I've caught myself almost saying really weird things like that too. Like I almost told Rachel the other day, try not to be late. And it's like, she probably knows.
She knows to at least try.
She probably knows. Probably don't need to say, try not to be late.
I wish people would they'd just be late. And you're like, sorry, we're late. I just even try.
I tried to be 10 minutes late and I nailed it.
Yeah. You said 9. I went 9:10.
And look at your watch. It's 9:10, baby.
So
I did it. Yeah. It's hard not to say some of those things sometimes.
Yeah. Katie, you don't tell me to be careful. Rarely. Only when I'm
Only
a
when
big
it's
fan
really
of the...
necessary.
No,
yeah,
it's
you don't
necessary.
like jumping in the pool, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of... I got to the lake. Anything's a competition. We're jumping off the boat, trying to catch footballs, doing flips. We did a long session of... we had a thought. Let's try to throw a pretzel and catch it mid-dive into the water.
Oh, that's fun.
That took 30 minutes. And she did a lot of be careful.
Not during that. That's not. It's your flipping. I know you can do flips. I've seen you do them. But when your hair grazes the side of the boat.
It did, dude. I felt it.
At that point, I'm allowed to say, be careful.
Yeah, I do a flip, and I literally felt my hair on the boat. And she comes, like, I submerge. Like, okay, be careful. I'm like, here she goes again. Why is she saying that?
I had an inch and a half to spare.
Yeah. I
And
nearly just
the other time
knocked myself out.
There's a pool that is maybe 5 feet, and the guys are jumping in and flipping, and we're not doing that. You're gonna hit your head on the bottom. So
What do you expect? I've been listening to Limp Bizkit eating corn.
Ready to rage.
Very reasonable.
Oh, we had a funny
request.
flip story recently. So if you hadn't even seen this yet, I did a little brand deal, right? They wanted me to do the gritty on TikTok.
Yeah.
And so they're just like, do a duet of this 15-second video in gritty. And so I'm thinking, how can I make this interesting
Better.
at all? So like, this is like a fun little party trick I have. I can do a backflip.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll do a little gritty into a backflip. I haven't done a backflip. You've seen me like do one. I didn't really land it. But that was
You were dressed as a woman when you tried it last.
But that was part of the fun where like I didn't fully land it. I didn't really care.
Yeah.
So I'm very confident, and it's one of those like we need this the next few hours, and so I was like, Katie, would you support me and film me grittying? It's my job, and I go out there, kind of didn't land the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth. Now the content doesn't matter anymore. I'm like, I've got to be able to do one.
Yeah, put the camera down. Just let me flip.
Because I used to be able to do it pretty easily, and it was kind of a crisis.
Where are you landing? Are you getting close?
I was getting close,
Okay.
but I just couldn't get myself around fully.
Okay.
Like I did land one or two, but it still wasn't very clean. And she was a great wife. I spent probably an hour.
He was doing backflips for an hour
Whoa.
outside.
So sore, dude.
That's such
He
a
was
long time.
pouring
Do you want a good
sweat.
How do you not give up?
I was getting like mad. I was just like, I will, and I never really did.
He was having like an age crisis while this was happening.
I turned 30. I can't backflip anymore.
He's clear. It was a clear like I'm getting old and I need to be able to still do the things that I can do, and I'm going to do this until I die.
I can't believe an hour is the amount of time. I mean, that's such a long time to attempt one thing over and over. Do you think it's is your vertical going down, or are you not flipping as fast?
Both. I did test. There's a basketball court there, so I did a whole like how high can I jump?
Yeah,
and it's like less, but I'm like, oh okay, I can like
you're still jumping
up there a little bit.
Yeah,
I think I got tired, but then mentally I wasn't. I don't know.
I'm glad I was not there for the backflip.
Yeah,
shoot.
you didn't want to be the videographer for that.
I wouldn't have put Jake through that. I was saying like I'm good, and you were being very nice. Like if you want to do it, you can do it. I believe in you.
There's clearly more going on than just the flipping.
And we were like, I was like, okay, I'm tired now. We're gonna be here first thing in the morning. We're gonna get it.
Yeah.
We woke up that morning. I was like, we don't have to go back and do more flips.
Katie's like, this did not come up in premarital counseling. Didn't know you're so tied to being able to wound.
Yeah. I didn't know flipping was gonna be such a hot topic in my life.
When you're flipping off the boats, what's your flip of choice? Front or back?
Both. I mean, back's way easier.
Yeah, totally.
So just a nice subtle back is nice.
Okay.
But a back tuck on ground is different than into water.
Yeah, totally. I was just trying to imagine the hair grazing. It's fun to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super fun. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any more triggered? Anything got y'all triggered?
I don't know if this fits in triggered. Actually, yeah, this could fit in triggered because I just got a notification while we were recording that like someone tagged you in your story. So I was like, oh, okay, let's see what that is. I didn't even post anything. And I don't know. Dang it. It's not. Please click. Okay, this girl's story. I just get a story tag. Just catching a stray out of nowhere. Just the thing is, just a poll. Do you like Jake Triplett? Just out of nowhere.
Don't click on it.
Did you vote?
I haven't voted yet.
You need to vote and see what it is. See what the percentage
let's vote
is.
live on air.
All right.
Let's get camera 3 rolling.
Here we go. Do you like Jake Triplett? This is from Cassidy.
You're gonna vote
she
yes.
Probably
or
goes
no?
by Katie.
Do you like yourself?
I'm gonna vote yes.
Okay, good.
100%. Also, might have been the first voter.
Wow.
I don't know.
Dude,
what's happening?
One that I won't do that I've only seen a few times will be a poll to be like, who's funnier? And it's like John, Chris, Trey, Kennedy.
Oh, that happens?
I can remember it like twice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I'm like, I don't need to vote.
Not even gonna vote. Not gonna see.
Well, I'm happy for you, man.
100-0. Not bad.
100% is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Really high.
I just post a story. Do you guys like me? Yeah. Yes or no? I just kind of need this.
I love it fits in that sketch we did about every girl with 4,000 Instagram followers. They love the polls, and the polls always have to do with themselves. It always has like, all right, so what do you guys want to see on my page? You like want more DIY stuff? Do you want more like try on hauls or whatever? It's like the only people following you are your friends. Just post wherever you I don't think anyone cares. Just post wherever you want to post.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
Katie, anything got you triggered? Or you just have a blissful week?
I'm just always so peaceful and blissful.
Maybe the flips.
Those did get me triggered a little bit. I feel like my trigger point's a little higher these days. I can really...
You really matured.
Yeah.
You're in your 30s.
Healed the wound.
No. Opposite. I guess what I'm saying is that...
I'm so sorry.
I get triggered easier.
Oh.
And then I let it go. But I can really bite your head off in those first few seconds.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, good to know.
Okay.
Trey knows.
Processing. Got it.
Let's move on to a little... where we want to share a little... Oh, their video. Like TikTok talk is what I like to call it.
Yes.
TikTok talk. We got our favorite videos. I just want to review some of my... I found these beautiful videos here. Yeah, let's start with that, Derek. Let's just get into it. I found this on TikTok.
I'm bringing Jesus back. Yeah. Those heathen brothers don't know how to act. Yeah.
Who are the heathen
He
brothers?
will make up for the things you lack. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't wanna burn, and that's a fact.
Oh my.
Yeah. Take him to the chapel. Calvary Chapel, babe. See Pastor Frank, and you have to wait. There goes Eddie Vasquez, and they. It's just congregates that way. Take him to the church. Come here, child. It's time for church. Come to the front, and then you start in there. I'm bringing Jesus back. Yeah. Those heathen brothers don't know how to act.
I think that's the beginning of it. Yeah. My favorite part is how little rhymed. I like that.
Those heathen brothers.
Take him to the church.
Take him to the church. I'm bringing Jesus back. I don't know who the heathen brothers are.
That was my first thought. I was like, oh, just throwing somebody under the bus.
But I really, really enjoyed that. I just wanted y'all to simply hear that.
It was very good.
That's very good.
Very talented girls.
Yeah. They were owning the stage. The presence was there. Stage presence.
Yeah.
And God's. And I don't know where Jesus has been. Are they like this is like Jesus' return? Or they're just kind of like bringing the vibe, his general vibes back?
General vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that song supposed to be like, all right, pretend it's like the year 33 AD. Got it? I'm bringing Jesus back. You
are bringing him back? Yeah.
God's bringing... Okay,
Pastor
so theologically...
Dave's here.
Yeah. This pastor likes us.
And then
that one was rough. That was too bad. I've seen a lot of that in my time. Christian college, 6 summers at a summer camp. I've seen a lot of stuff like that.
Did you ever write your own little ditty?
Yeah.
So I was going back and forth about it. I mentioned this. Yeah. So I started a thing that was better than that. It's called breakfast raps, right? Kind of punny. Instead of it being an actual rap with a W, I would rap about the breakfast food at summer camp. Went well. People seemed to like it. And so every now and then the girls would try their hands. Like, you know what? Girls get their own breakfast raps too. And I wish I started a video because Lindsay Porter, who is part of our Girls Gone Wild channel, she tried her own, and I still give her crap for it.
What was it?
It was to the tune of Super Bass by Nicki Minaj, and it was about biscuits and gravy. And it was not good. The only part I remember is biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, I love like let's parody a song. Should it be something simple like I'm bringing Jesus back, or should we try to find words that fit? Boom, 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 bass. Let's find words that in there. Biscuit gravy. Biscuits gravy.
What was your top breakfast rap?
People loved the pancake rap to the tune of Power by Kanye West. No one man should have all those pancakes.
Wow. Okay.
Is that the one that goes, bullet on us, turn your faster, do it, makes us? No. That's what I was picturing. That would also be tough.
Yeah.
Batter, butter, griddle.
I'm going to need some auto-tune. There's no air conditioning in here? Okay, so probably no auto-tune then. All right.
Okay.
Griddle.
And I really am pumped about my other video. Okay, little preface here. This is 100% my parents. Okay. This is, the caption is, told my parents I ordered delivery.
Crazy that I'm ordering
cookie delivery.
I don't know. It's just like so.
When will they be here?
We don't know.
I don't know. Tonight, like 8:30.
Okay, so no salt.
What?
They think they can't.
Well,
It's not like a family event. The cookies will just be here and you can enjoy them if you want.
So how does that impede salt?
So do you want to go watch Salt?
That's really funny. That's so subtly funny.
Oh, it's so... if you have parents like that, there's Saul, like Better Call Saul.
Yeah, that's great.
She's just like, cookies are being delivered, and the mom's like, okay, this is the first time hearing of this. And the dad's like, I guess
there goes Saul.
I guess we can't watch the show we're gonna watch. I love that. It's not like a family event that they'll just arrive.
You could see him processing, like the cookies will be here at 8:30. That's when we were gonna.
So we need.
So I guess no TV tonight.
Watch it now. Dude,
he was willing to call off all of his plans because cookies are going to be delivered at their doors. 4 cookies are coming.
I mean, it's an exaggerated version, but 100% if I was like, Mom, by the way, it's like I'm having these surprise cookies arriving. She'd be like, well, okay, well,
who are their parents?
We were going to actually, do we need to come home earlier? They're like, no, they'll just set them on the porch.
Do they know our house? Have they? Do we need to send them directions?
I don't know. Would have been nice to know about this before now. Would have been nice. That video killed me, man.
No, that is really funny. That is great. Okay, we just did, I guess.
I feel like you guys both probably have the more go with the flow parents.
Yeah.
That's a very type A parent energy that I'm used to.
I will say, which I don't think I've told you about this, my sister got engaged a couple weeks ago, and I've never seen my parents turn into like the
they
kind
got
of
a little-
stressful, just like on edge and just wanting it to go perfect, So
Yeah,
I think
of
it just
course.
sent him in a little bit of a hissy, like we've got all this time before my sister gets there, and I'm like photographing it, of course, because I'm the one guy in Southwest Missouri who they know who owns a camera, I think. And so I'm like having my mom was like, why don't you stand here so I can get the lighting right? And while she's standing there, and my dad's like, what if they show up right now? It's like, no, I have her location. I'll find my friends. She's like 20 minutes away. He's like, I know, but what if, I just don't want to ruin it. I'm like, we're fine. So then we're in like this hiding spot. And I noticed that they have me there with my nice camera gear. My dad has got like my mom's Nikon strapped around his neck. I mean, this is like from when I played high school basketball.
It's all blurry.
And I'm like, don't even throw it on the ground right now. Why would you ever think that you should take a picture in this moment? Just enjoy it. I was like, your daughter gets proposed to all the time. So yeah, you probably need to. And then of course I was like, I'll take the photos. And then I was like, Mom, you can like
in Andrew Tate's world.
you can like hold my phone and do like video on that. She's like, okay. Do you want me to film vertical or landscape? And I was like, let's just do vertical. She's like, okay. Vertical is straight up and down. I was like, yeah, I know you know this. I know. She's just so stressed. And then I'm like, all right, it's go time. Here's my phone. I swipe forward. It's video. I was like, it's already rolling. She's like, okay. Now, what is 1X? It's saying 1X. And I was like, come on, we have to go. Like, I've never seen, maybe a lot of moms are like that. My mom is normally just so chill and so nonchalant that I'd never seen it like that. Vertical, straight up and down. Okay, here we go. What if Caitlin needs to stop and use the restroom and they use the restroom right by us? Like, I mean, I guess that's a possibility. I don't know.
Oh yeah, any like family event, the food. My mom's like, we gotta start making I gotta get up. I was like, I could make Thanksgiving dinner. She's like, there's no way you're gonna do that. For how many people are you gonna make that? You gonna get up at 5 a.m. I was like, I don't know if I need to get up at 5 a.m. Oh yeah, that's great mom energy.
Well, just be careful on the boat. Keep your eyes open. Okay. Okay, I think very last thing of the podcast, which this is great. The week that we are transitioning into a more visual, YouTube-friendly podcast, something very visual happened to me last night. Leaving Sane Volleyball. It is probably 10:15 p.m. and I'm driving with U-Haul Isaac. Just came off. Only had 3 people. Should have texted you. Kind of forgot. We were scrambling at the last second.
Devastated.
That's my bad. Still won with 3 people. A-League. Take that. And we're driving home. Yeah, 10:15 at night. Kansas City, Missouri. Not the nicest part of town, but all of a sudden, a bunch of things start happening at once. And I'm just going to play it. I think now Derek's going to play it. Play the one that says front, the front camera. This is a dash cam footage of last night.
Do you have a dash cam? Oh, your car just has one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got a Garmin.
I was like,
what?
I'm a truck driver.
I have a fuzzbuster.
Fuzzbuster.
Dude, those are so annoying.
Is that like a radar detector thing?
That's those annoying people where they'd be like, I could tell where the cops are. So
yeah.
As long as it's not beeping, man, I'm going 20 over.
Fuzzbuster's a great word.
Yeah. So annoying.
All right, so everyone, come to YouTube right now. You can see. So I'm driving. I just pulled out of the parking lot and right in southbound here. Now, right away, you could start to see in the distance, we have a woman biking. And I even made the comment, I was like, good time of night for a bike ride. So she's biking kind of the center of the road. I'm like, this is kind of sketchy. It's
right
really
over
dark.
the railroad tracks.
And so I start to slow down. And then a car in front of her slows down. And so I'm like, what is going on here? Is she about to be taken from a gay pride parade? And then look straight in front. Pause it, Derek. Can you see? Look.
Oh!
Look, pause it.
Oh my God.
Pause it.
Look at that. Look at that. So many things happen at once. Yeah.
What is it? Dude, that
just a
were you
zombie.
Scared?
Yes, a real life zombie was.
I would be so scared.
Walking towards me, and he has great defensive slide work. Look at move
the lateral
laterally.
movement. Yeah. That guy plays pickleball on the weekends.
I'm so scared for that girl on the bike.
Yeah,
so the girl on the bike is going straight for him. Yeah, I don't know. It was so sketchy. So yeah.
Okay. Did you get around him?
Yeah, I kind of did. Here, play the rest from the front. So I was able to. I had to kind of drive off the road and got around him, and then now, okay, the next video is kind of from like the back.
Oh, good.
And you can see
girl.
like,
was he hollering?
So as I barely got around him, he tried to like hit my car. He like swiped at my car, and he yelled at me. He like cursed at me and said it was something like, "You won't hit me." Like he was mad at me. You're not man enough to hit me. So you can skip out a little bit. It didn't happen until like 30 or 40 seconds in.
Okay, so we got the back footage here. You've already passed him at this point.
No, we're coming up to him.
Oh, I see.
So this is like from like the driver's side door camera.
This is fantastic.
Okay, there's a railroad track, so I'm probably passing the biker now. And we're slowing down. I see the zombie.
Little swerve.
Yeah, wait.
Oh
Wait.
my gosh.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, so we go left, we go right, and then you'll see him. And then put his here. Keep going just a little bit further. He almost gets hit by that car. Oh my gosh! He like just puts his arms up and it's just walking down the street trying to get hit. I've never seen anything like it.
And you just beat him in volleyball?
And so he was the outside hitter.
Had a mean serve.
He was, he could float it. Really, it was like a knuckleball.
And the woman on the bike, it's a mystery to this day.
It happened so quickly because I was like, my attention was on the right. It's like, what's going on here? This woman on the bike and this car is stopping. That's sketchy. And then Isaac goes, look what's going on there, and points, and there was a zombie. I mean, obviously it's kind of sad. I'm sure that guy was probably on drugs or something, but I've never seen anything like that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, my heart rate, I was going for like a while.
Dude, that's scary.
And I knew Rachel was right behind me, so I immediately called her. I was like, did you turn left out of the parking lot? Don't hit that guy. She's like, what?
Don't hit him.
She's like, oh, I turned right. I was like, never mind.
I was with some buddies once, and there's like a shirtless homeless guy to the left, and we kind of like, we were laughing, and he thought we were like laughing at him or something.
Okay.
And he just beelined. We're at a red light. He beelined. I'm like backseat window. He just beelined to the window. I was like, "Hey, you!" And I was just like, I mean, I couldn't have shut
You were
down
just pee
quicker.
shivering.
Yeah. Talk about pooping your pants. Just the other day, we were driving around, and I kind of like was doing one of the guy was going to crosswalk, and kind of slowed down, and got, I didn't really.
Yeah.
And he just starts screaming and cussing me out.
Yeah.
There's a guy that lives under the bridge that, we've helped a time or two. You kind of see him. Oh, and then we were like having happy hour one day, and he walked down the street going, and you're like, well, he was nice the other day.
Yeah, maybe I should give him a muffin instead of $20.
He has to pee really bad.
That's right. Well, you're just holding it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think to really summarize, to come full circle, Andrew Tate's onto something, because you know what? Those people have belief. They believe in themselves, and that's what makes me scared of them, because I believe they will get hit by a car.
They believe they can just uproot your car. You ever seen that horrible movie Will Smith was in, Hancock?
Oh, yeah. Liked it when I was 14.
You wouldn't like it now.
I don't think I would.
And they believe in themselves, and that's what we want to take anything away from this episode. Believe in yourself.
And invest in property.
Mm-hmm.
You know the type.
Get more corn. Thank y'all. Subscribe to YouTube. Come out. We're being where we at? Virginia Beach this weekend. Thank you guys. There's a few tickets left to the late shows, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Peace. Thanks, Katie.
You're welcome.
Correct opinion.